says, now have they received unto you.
And now are they crowned and receive palms. Then said I unto the angel, what young person is it that crowneth them and giveth them palms in their hands?
So showing you that we ain't gonna be old men in the new bodies. We're gonna be young men. It says, what young man is this? Yahweh Shai, when he went on the cross, he was what, 33 years old. When he comes back, he's gonna look like a young man, even though 33 is still young. You know, that's a young age to be put to death. But with our new bodies, I said we're gonna look about 18 to 20. We're gonna be looking like this young, superhuman beings. It says, what young man is this that crowneth them?
Can I say something real quick too? And then we gonna have like a beautiful countenance about us too. Like you read about Absalom, how he was perfect, so to speak. That's how all Israel's gonna look, you know? That's how also the Lord is gonna beautify his people. Of course, by sending us up in our land, giving us all the goodly things, and also we gonna be looking actually like beautiful with that glow, you know, perfect without spot, you know. That's part of the blessing that we're gonna receive too.
Yeah, when you go into the Josephus, Moses, he was a handsome child as well. It's the reason why the princess grabbed him up. Right. She seen how cute he looked, you know.
I believe it says he was a goodly child. In Hebrews 11th chapter, I believe it says that. You know. So we all Israel gonna be like, we ain't have no blemish. We're not gonna have no blemish on us.
Yeah, you know, ugly jakes.
That's a curse. You know, all our women gonna have long ass hair. All our men gonna look, in their prime, so to speak. You know, they ain't gonna have no type of, you ain't gonna have no stuttering issues. You know, no blemishes. You know, you're gonna literally look perfect. You're gonna be an image of the Heavenly Father in earth. You're gonna be an image of the Heavenly Father on earth. You know, all Israel.
Because the brothers already brought out Isaiah 40 says the youth, even the young men, they're going to fail. So we're going to be even more in our youth than them, man. Like, you see a little child, right? A boy, usually little boys, right? They up at 7 a.m. and they running around, they active, man. They don't get tired. They get tired, they pass out, man. But sometimes they fight through it. Man, we're going to have that type of energy, man. But tenfold, man. Unlimited, man. At the level of the angels, man. Okay, and that energy is, we're going to harness that in righteousness. Okay, and we're going to be putting that energy towards Yahweh Shem Yahshua. Giving glory to Yahweh Shem Yahshua. Not giving glory to ourselves, man. Right, and that's what the Lord's going to be doing to us, man. When the Lord returns, he's going to be in a perfect state. Okay, the way he was created to be. And when us, the Israelites, when we return into our 144,000, the elect, we're going to be brought back in our perfect state, our original state that we were first created when Yahweh Shai helped create us. Okay?
Quick precept. Wisdom of Solomon 2:23. For the Most High created man to be immortal and made him to be an image of his own eternity.
Yeah, and that image there is talking about this word, okay? The image is us doing the law, statutes, and commandments. Okay? The Lord created us to be immortal. We're created not to die. So this whole time over here, everyone's dying. We gotta go in these captivities. We weren't created for that. We're actually created to rule for eternity. The brothers mentioned about these elites. They got all these heart transplants. All right, they gotta worry about their money, man. They don't. A lot of them gotta worry about, oh man, I may be the next Epstein. Motherfucker may be the next Trump. You know, he'd be losing his mind for the world to see. Right? Our kingdom's gonna be eternal. We're not gonna be worried about, oh man, these other nations, they're gonna take us down. Oh, one of the brothers be plotting on me. We're gonna be righteous, man.
You know, he ain't secretly worshiping another God, man. And cause the wrath of Yahweh Shem Yahshua to come upon him. That ain't gonna happen. Nope. I got something else for you too. So, Wisdom of Solomon. Wisdom of Solomon 1:13. For the Most High made not death, neither hath he pleasure in the destruction of the living.
Yeah, and that death really is talking about sin. Okay? Look like this asshole, son nigga. Ooh, we're gonna try to bring up charges on Yahweh Shem Yahshua. Charges on God. God on trial. Oh, again? Didn't he have God on trial a while back? Well, then after you put God on trial, aren't you supposed to bring judgments on him? What are you gonna do to God, son nigga? You're a dumbass, man. Read that again.
It says, for the Most High hath made not death, neither hath he pleasure in the destruction of the living.
So the Lord, the Heavenly Father, right? He didn't create sin, all right? Yeah, it's a part of this thing we're living in, but we're not going to be committing sin in the kingdom of heaven, man. And we're not going to want other nations to sin. We're going to be putting hell on their ass to make them follow the law, statutes, and commandments, all right? That same goop that you see today, it's going to be the same exact goop in the kingdom of heaven. He ain't going to get no special body. He ain't going to get no special mind. It's going to be the same bird, man. You're going to have to put hell on him. He got to know better. They need that guidance. Why? Because the world was created for our sake, right? The Most High, He didn't create us. He didn't create us to be sinful, to be wicked. He created us to be righteous, like I said earlier, to be immortal. Right? Keep going.
It says, for the Most High made not death, neither hath he pleasure in the destruction of the living.
That's right. The Most High doesn't want to destroy us. Right? The living is really us. We're living.
What happened to Adam? Most High breathed into the breath of life and he became a living soul. You know? So what makes someone alive? The laws, statutes, and commandments. Who's the only one that's alive? The Israelites. You know? So that's what it's talking about.
Yeah, it's not talking about just every walking body. Hey, what about the dry bones? Right? What about the congregation of the dead? Is the congregation of the dead some skeletons? Some spooky tales of the crypt? Is it some shit like that? Nah, man, it's these people you're looking at them, man. They're dead right here. Walking dead. You're looking at them.
Jake's passing by, you know what I mean? That docile spirit. You know? That's the valley of dry bones. 2/3 of all people not into the knowledge, wisdom, and understanding of the scripture. Don't have that wisdom, that breath. Like the elder was speaking about.
It says, for he created all things that they might have their being, and the generations of the world were healthful, and there is no poison or destruction in them, nor the kingdom of death upon the earth.
Hey, and that's going to be in the kingdom of heaven, all right? Because we're not going to be going off. We're not going to be sinning. Right? We're not, like you said, we're not going to be worrying about somebody making a golden calf, all right? Building temples to other gods, all right? Everything we're going to be doing is in complete righteousness. And if we wanted to try that here today in America, we get put to death on the spot. You can't kill a homosexual. You can't execute the laws, statutes, and commandments here. Right? You try to hold a Sabbath, you got a job working for the white man, you get fired, man. Then you can't feed your kids. You can't feed yourself. This place is hell. We're actually in death right now. So the Lord, He has no pleasure with us up in Babylon right now, man. Right? He wants us out of here. That's why the Lord is going to bring these prophecies and bringing these prophecies, and He's hastening it that happen faster, man, for the elect's sake.
It says, for he created all things that they might have their being, and the generations of the world were healthful, and there is no poison or destruction in them, nor the kingdom of death upon the earth. And this is going into the beginning. Yahweh Shem Yahushua first created everything. He placed Adam here, and he gave him the laws, statutes, and commandments. Basically what's going to happen, both sides going to hit the rewind button on the Israelites. So we're going to go back to that original state, you know, the brother was going into it. We're going to go back into that original state, all right? And our bodies are going to be changed so we will never be able to leave that state by committing iniquity. That's what happened to Adam. Adam, he broke the laws, statutes, and commandments of the Heavenly Father. He broke the commandments. He ate of the fruit. So the Most High cursed him. We're still dealing with that curse today.
And you see that process of how long men were able to live, how many years. Just kept going down and down and down to the days of Noah, living 100+ years, dropping all the way down, man. How long did Adam live for, I believe? 900 some years.
16, if I'm not
right?
mistaken.
And Adam, when he was in that original state, but even he committed sin.
He failed.
He fell.
Before that, he was immortal, but he transgressed the commandments of the Heavenly Father. He ate of the fruit. So the Most High put that curse on him. He's going to die. From dust thou art taken, dust thou shalt return.
That's right.
You got to eat food to live now. You know, you got to tussle and toil with the soil to bring about food. We didn't have to do that before, the fall. The earth would bring forth this fruit. You just walk through, pick it, and eat it, man.
Well, it's good to say we look for new heavens and a new earth. That word is refreshed. Like the elder said, the Lord, He going to rewind everything, but it's going to be upon better promises. Better promises now that the law, statutes, commandments are going to be in us to where we can't go off. Right, so we experience what happens when you do go off. Now the Lord, we repented from that, the elect repented from that, and now He's going to put that fleshly part inside of us, you know?
In order to even there, what you have to do is repent, which is what? To turn back. So you turn back so you turn your back, you go back to what? You go back to the days of old, man. To the righteous ways the Lord intended us to live by, man. Not this bullshit world that we have to fucking live in right now, right? Supposedly living. We're dying, really. We're not actually living. We're actually, every day you wake up, we're talking about how old you are, you hit your 30s. Once you hit your 30s, man, you're deteriorating, your body's going down. You're dying, man. Right? You got knots, your back hurts, you get sick, you can't eat like you used to eat. Right? You can't drink like you used to drink. You gotta change it up, man. But you keep being a dumbass, thinking that everything's okay, you're gonna end up like one of these slobs out here, man. Diabetes, dying, diseased, super high fucking acid level. Then what? You're just susceptible. You're just closer to death than everybody else.
Yeah, I got a quick precept. This is Colossians 3:1. If ye then be risen with a Mashiach, seek those things which are above, where Hamashiach sitteth on the right hand of the Most High.
Yeah, we seek things which are above us, the kingdom of heaven, man. The promises. Okay, the promises, you can't see them, but we know that's above, it's in the heavens. And what the will is in the heavens, so be on the earth. Okay? So that's why our will is what's going on in the heavens, man. That's what we seek after.
It says, set your afflictions on things above, not on things on the earth.
Yeah, not these things on the earth, because everything on the earth is about to be passed away. Everything's about to go down. Keep going.
It says, for ye are dead, and your life is hid with Hamashiach in the Most High.
Yeah, like these niggas over here. Dead, man.
Niggas hanging out with a tree.
Yeah, they're spiritually dead, which we're dead unto the world, yet we are spiritually alive to the word. You know, the scriptures say that it is the spirit that quickeneth, you know, which means what? To make alive. We are now made alive through the breath, which is the word.
So the Lord told us to be born again, meaning you have to die, man. All that old way, train of thought, the way you think that you gotta kill that shit.
Also gonna go into it.
You gotta sacrifice yourself. And then what? Be born again. Build yourself back up. And what? In the spirit.
Yep.
Okay, and then you feed yourself with the milk as a baby. You get that milk. You don't just jump into the meat. You jump into the meat, you're gonna choke. You're gonna die, man. And then also, you shouldn't really be eating that much meat. All of us. Right? When you break it down, same thing with the meat of the scriptures, man. You ain't on that level to get up there, so just chill and just keep sucking the titty, man.
If you're not of age, your digestive system is not ready to break down that meat, you know. So you're gonna have all type of this. You're gonna have, your belly ain't gonna be quiet.
Well, you're gonna vomit it. You're gonna vomit it out.
You get sick too from the bacteria that's on that.
Yeah.
It says, for ye are dead, and your life is hid with Hamashiach in the Most High. When Hamashiach, who is our life, shall appear, then shall ye also appear with him in glory.
Yeah, which is that resurrection.
Good.
You know? Someone would give me that revelation. Right? Because the Lord's actually, he did the first resurrection, right? And then the second one's coming, and that's going to be us, the elect, man. Right? Coming back, being born again in the new bodies, man. Being put up where we belong with the Lord on the right hand. Ruling. When you're on the right hand of the Heavenly Father, that means you're supreme, right? You're supreme. You're one of the supreme beings. The 144,000 are going to be supreme beings on the planet Earth. All right? Whatever we say goes. And whatever we say, the Heavenly Father told us to say. It's going to be like telepathic, man. All right? Like how Esau's telepathic with spiritual demon Satan, right? That's how we're going to be with the Heavenly Father and Yahushua, right? We're going to be just whatever is going to be programmed into us, man. Whatever we do is going to be righteous, the Lord's going to be with it. Asshole vocab. You're going to murder her. You're going to murder your servant? You're going to murder them? First of all, even Esau knows that Israel's going to do whatever the hell they want with the heathen, man. And we're going to do what we want because the Heavenly Father wants us to do. It's going to be completely righteous. We're not going to be doing no sicko shit like this devil, right? Everything we're going to do is going to be completely righteous. Keep going.
Revelation 20:4, and I saw thrones, and they sat upon them, and judgment was given unto them. And I saw the souls of them that were beheaded for the witness of Yahushua, and for the word of the Most High, and which had not worshipped the beast, neither his image, neither have received his mark upon their foreheads or in their hands.
So this is talking about the elect, the chosen, right? This is saw on the throne. And they were given what? Judgment. Give me that in Matthew, right? The 12 thrones, judging the 12 tribes of the nation of Israel. Baba Shah. Right? That's what's promised to us. That's what's in the heavens, man. That's what's in the heavens right now. All right? We're looking towards the heavens. Not on the earth. You want to be a judge here